Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shauna if you're new here, and today we are going over what our language arts curriculum for the 2022 to 2023 school year is going to be. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Alright everyone, so before I jump into the curriculum, this video is a collaboration hosted by Davine over at Calm in the Chaos Homeschool and myself, so make sure that you check out the playlist that is down in the description bar when you're done with this video. There's going to be lots of wonderful ladies joining us on this, and I'm super excited to see what they're going to be using next year. So, drum roll. We are going to be using the Good and the Beautiful language arts for my 4th grader and my kindergartner. Now, one of the reasons why I chose this curriculum over some of the others was because I really wanted to challenge my kids in a new way and set a really strong foundation, but also still have that gentle approach that we found that we really truly love from Charlotte Mason curriculums. And it feels like that's what the Good and the Beautiful does. And you know, my daughter who's going into kindergarten, I really want her to have a strong foundation in reading, and that's exactly what their kindergarten curriculum does. So I'm going to start with hers. First of all, I got her the handwriting book, and I love that they have a book completely just dedicated to handwriting, and it's going over numbers and it's going over their letters, and she can just continue practicing each and every single day. And then they even do like a fun little connect the dots. Let me see if I can zoom that better. But she can connect the dots with her alphabet. And I think that they just find like really fun ways to just challenge them in different ways, but on the same thing. So then by the time they get to the end of the year, they really have like a solid foundation in it. Next is the course book. And one of the things that like really drew me to this curriculum to begin with was the fact that the lessons and like the overall weeks that the curriculum is, it's shorter. So this is supposed to be done 4 days a week over the course of 120 lessons. And when you break that down, your homeschool year is now 30 weeks instead of 36 weeks. And that is so, so nice, because I want my kids to have a shorter school year, so then we can get to the point where, you know, we cut it off a little sooner, but we eventually, like, we work in projects and, you know, maybe some reports and field trips and, you know, just different educational things that aren't necessarily found in a workbook. And I'm not going to do a whole flip through on these books. I'll just show you guys like a few of the things. I'll do a flip through later on. If you would like to see one sooner rather than later, please comment down below and let me know. I'll kind of bump it up in my my video plan. But it starts with going over 2-letter words first, and then it jumps up to 3-letter words, and so on and so forth. And it also works in art appreciation, so they get beautiful pictures to study along the way, along with oral narration. I'm trying to focus it for you guys. Now, another thing is it also covers, it covers phonics and reading, but it also covers spelling, literature, grammar and punctuation, as well as the art. And then they pair it with these little mini books that you can make, and I have not made them yet, so no judging, okay? But they have these little books, and you fold them and cut them in certain ways, and then it turns itself into a little book. But they're very easy for them to read. And there's a whole pack that you will have to make the books, like whether you get it on a PDF version or, you know, in person, but it comes like this, and there's quite a few of them. And right now they don't have the kindergarten online for free, but I did see someone say that, and I don't know if this is for sure like true, so you might want to double check it, but if you are wanting their kindergarten curriculum for free, I saw someone say that they would be offering that online in mid-June for their new kindergarten curriculum. So I thought that was really cool. And if you're wanting to get it for free, definitely check that out and see if that's a thing before you go buying and all that. But they also have these phonics cards. And you guys, I think that this is so cool. Like, I'm excited about this for like weird reasons. But they're already made for you. And look, they have, oh, I'm dropping it. They have perforated folds, so I just have to like fold and go. I don't have to cut. I don't have to get out my big cutter thingy that I can't think of the name right now. And look, they're laminated. You guys, this will withstand the baby. So like, I'm really excited about this because I have a laminator, but I don't enjoy laminating all the time. So I like when things are already done for me and I don't have to do extra because, you know, 4 kids, you're tired. So I thought that this is such a cool pack. And then the last thing that comes with it is their Level K reader. And it's just like short little stories in addition to the little books that you're going to make. So if you want to see a full flip through on that sooner rather than later, let me know. Next, I did get my son, so this is for 4th grade. I did get my son the PDF, and I was in the middle of printing it, and my printer like it went out and it made me really sad. But luckily Epson has really good customer service and they're sending me another one that should be here next week. But I only got a chance to print out the workbook. With the 4th grade course book, it comes with the course book. It comes with 2 readers. So you get a personal reader and a geography reader. And then it came, I think, with like a spelling workbook. So I just didn't get a chance to print that out. But for this one, they cover literature, grammar and usage, punctuation, art, geography, spelling, vocabulary, and writing. And one of the things that, as I was looking through this, so it does say that I think it takes about 30 minutes a day. So one of my big concerns with switching over to the Good and the Beautiful is we do a block schedule. So we do 2 subjects 2 days of the week and then 2 subjects the other 2 days, and then we do Bible all 4 days. And so just with how long they say it takes, or that they say, you know, is estimated, that does make me a little concerned with whether or not my son will be able to knock out, you know, the amount of lessons for like the whole week in those 2 days. So we're going to try it out, obviously, with our block schedule, but I don't know, we might have to change our schedule, and that's something that like I don't necessarily want to do because I don't want to teach all the subjects in all the days, but that's neither here nor there. Just so you know, if you do a block schedule too, that might be one of your concerns. But I love that, like, look at that. Their PDFs even print beautiful. And one of the things that I really, 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 really appreciate is that right there. It says personal reading. You guys, one of the things that like bothered me slightly about our last curriculum was that, you know, in the parent portion of the book, like the very beginning of the book, it said, oh, you should be, you know, telling your child every day to read. It's encouraged. And my son is an avid reader. However, you know, sometimes towards the end of the day, or, you know, if he's working independently because I'm helping his sister or tending to the baby or, you know, doing the other million things that you do as a mom, you know, who also homeschools, you know, sometimes I'm not always like, okay, go read now. So I love that if he's doing this by himself, he has that reminder to go pick up a book and read for, 15 to 20 minutes. And it's not just on me. There's that little tiny reminder in his curriculum each and every single day. Like that is so worth so much to me. Now, the only thing that I didn't like about printing out the PDF is that it prints it out kind of like weird. So this page is right side up if you're opening your binder like this. And then this page right here is upside down. So he'll constantly have to be like turning it like this because I double sided the paper. But that's not, it's free, so I'm not really gonna complain terribly about it. And just show you guys a few more. Oh, and for their geography. So hopefully it's not too glary for you guys. But for their geography, I learned that each grade level will cover different portions of our different, countries and things like that of our world. So then that way, they're always learning about new places. This is the art study. Isn't that lovely? And they get to learn about pastels. And so, yeah, so they're just always learning different parts of geography, and I love that. And we do plan on using a geography curriculum this week, or this year. So I love that they get to do, just kind of like a little bit of everything. They'll get it in here, and then they'll get it elsewhere. So I just feel like it's like a really well-rounded curriculum in that sense. And once they're done, like once they get to the end of their lesson, not only is there the personal reading prompt, but there's also the prompt to go into their spelling workbook and complete whatever spelling activity they have for the day. So these are all of the reasons why we chose The Good and the Beautiful. I'm excited to use it. I'm hoping it'll go well. Like I said, I am concerned about, if we'll still be able to do the block scheduling with it. But, you guys know that like when you're homeschoolers, if something's not working, you just adjust to it and hopefully it works. We'll find out. If you guys are, changing your curriculums for the year, or you're brand new to homeschooling, I cannot stress this enough, like before you go and like, okay, my kid was in, 4th grade and I'm just going to go by the 4th grade from the other curriculum company. Take the assessment on that company's website because, not all curriculums are created equally. So definitely make sure that you're going in fully prepared instead of possibly receiving something that you're like, this is too hard for my child, or this is too easy for my child. You want to make sure that you get something that, is right where they're going to be. So that's my one and only piece of advice to you if you are changing curriculums. So let me know down below, what are you going to be using next year for your language arts curriculum? Are you right now just checking to see, what all your options are? Have you already decided? I would love to hear that. Don't forget to check out the playlist down below in the description bar and just go give those ladies some love and support. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button, and I'll see you again later. Bye.